Welcome to JF Coin, your ultimate destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable secrets hiding in your pocket change. If you're a collector, history buff, or just curious about coins worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're in the right place. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and get ready to uncover the real value behind your everyday coins. Hey everyone, welcome back to JF Coin. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most shocking and exciting stories in the world of modern coin collecting, the 1989 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A regular-looking penny from 1989. Currently valued at a jaw-dropping $585,347 in the collector's market. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny, officially called the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909, over a century of American history on just one little coin. The year 1989 marked the 80th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, and while it may seem like just another ordinary year, it holds a surprising amount of intrigue for collectors. In 1989, the U.S. Mint struck over 7.2 billion pennies. That's right, billions with a B. So you might be wondering, how could one of these possibly be worth over $500,000? It all comes down to a combination of mint errors, rarity, and collector demand. Some of the 1989 Lincoln pennies have shown extremely rare minting errors that make them highly desirable. We're talking about things like double die obverse, where the details on Lincoln's face and inscriptions appear doubled, wrong planchet errors, coins struck on metal intended for other coins like dimes or foreign currency, missing mint marks, and most exciting of all, proof strikes released into circulation by mistake. One such coin, a rare double-die 1989 penny in near-perfect mint state condition, was recently appraised and valued at $585,347 at a high-end private auction. That's more than some luxury cars or even houses. Now, here's where things get exciting for you, the viewer. You might have one of these valuable coins sitting right in your jar of change at home. Here's what to look for: extremely sharp and clear doubling on the date or the word missing mint mark under the year. Unusual color, weight, or sound, might be a wrong metal. Ultra-high gloss or mirror-like surface, may indicate a proof coin accidentally released, and if it looks perfect, it may be a mint state 68 or higher. Rare and very expensive. Remember, the condition is everything in coin collecting. A rare error in poor shape might be worth a few $100s, but a mint state 68 double-die 1989 penny? That's where we see values in the hundreds of thousands. Now let's talk about the market. Why is this coin fetching such a crazy price right now? Well, there are a few reasons: growing interest in numismatics thanks to YouTube, TikTok, and online auctions, decreasing availability of old coins in circulation, online auction sites like Heritage Auctions and eBay seeing bidding wars over rare pennies. In recent months, the top-graded and most well-preserved 1989 Lincoln penny with significant errors has seen valuations spike up to $585,347, with bidding starting around $100,000. If you've got a 1989 penny at home, here's what to do: don't clean it. Cleaning can ruin its value. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for details. Check if the coin looks off-center, doubled, or unusually shiny. Weigh it. The correct weight for a 1989 penny is 2.5 grams. If yours weighs differently, it could be struck on the wrong planchet. Consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. And don't forget, I always recommend taking high-quality photos and comparing your coin with verified examples online or in our community here on JF Coin. We've had viewers from around the world send in photos of their coins, and guess what? A subscriber just last month found a double-die 1989 penny in near-mint condition, now being reviewed by a grading service. Could you be next? If you think you have a rare coin, drop a comment below, share a photo, or email us at your contact. We feature real stories every week, right here on JF Coin. So, to wrap it up, the 1989 Lincoln penny might seem like just a piece of pocket change, but under the right conditions, it could be worth more than $585,000. The key is to stay informed, keep checking your change, and never underestimate the power of a tiny copper coin. Who knew history, mystery, and money could all fit in the palm of your hand? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more weekly coin treasures, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on the next big coin discovery. Thanks for watching JF Coin, where every coin tells a story, and every story could be worth a fortune. Welcome back to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. If you've ever wondered whether that tiny copper penny in your pocket could be worth a fortune, then buckle up because today's video is going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, hidden value, and current market worth of one of the most underrated coins in your change jar, the 1981 Lincoln penny. Yes, that little coin with Abe Lincoln on the front might just be worth up to $585,348 in today's collector's market. No joke, this is real, and I'm going to tell you exactly why and how. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might be racing to your coin jar, checking every single penny for that life-changing coin. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of U.S. coinage since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most beloved presidents in American history. Fast forward to the year 1981, a critical time for penny production in the U.S. Mint. This was the final full year that copper pennies were struck before the big transition in 1982 to the cheaper zinc composition we still see today. So why is the 1981 Lincoln penny so special? Well, it was one of the last copper-based pennies, and because of that, collectors place high value on it, especially rare varieties and mint errors from that year. We're talking about pennies that can be worth hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, not every 1981 penny is worth a fortune. Most are still worth a cent. But, a few rare versions are worth a small fortune, and here's why. Mint location: in 1981, pennies were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The proof coins from San Francisco are especially collectible. Material composition: 1981 pennies are 95% copper and 5% zinc. With the rise in copper prices, even the melt value exceeds a penny. But melt value is nothing compared to what rare varieties are going for. Error coins: this is where things get exciting. Some 1981 Lincoln pennies were struck with double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or had issues like repunched mint marks, RPM. These error coins are extremely valuable to collectors. Condition: a 1981 penny in mint state condition, especially graded MS67 or higher, can command thousands of dollars. But combine that with a rare error or proof condition, and you're looking at over $500,000, like the one currently valued at $585,348. Yes, that's not a typo. A perfectly preserved 1981 Lincoln penny with a rare die error has been valued at over $500,000. That's more than the price of a luxury sports car or a small house. Alright, here's where you grab your magnifying glass and get to work. To find one of these gems, here's what you need to look for. Check the mint mark: is it a D, S, or no mark at all? Proof coins will usually have an S. Look for double die errors. On some 1981 pennies, you'll notice doubling in the lettering, particularly in the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." These are worth serious money. Examine the date, look closely at the numbers, especially the 1 and 9. Some repunched dates are a sign of a valuable error. Inspect the reverse. On the Lincoln Memorial reverse side, look for any abnormalities or doubling, especially in United States of America or 1 cent. Check the weight. A copper 1981 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's off significantly, it could be a valuable error coin struck on the wrong planchet. Let's talk money. The current coin market is hot, and collectors are actively searching for rare Lincoln pennies. The average 1981 penny in circulated condition isn't worth much. But here's where it gets interesting. A 1981 S-Type 2 proof in PR70 DCAM, perfect deep cameo condition, has sold for over $10,000, a 1981 D with a strong double die obverse in MS67 fetched nearly $25,000 at auction, and the record-breaking 1981 Lincoln penny era coin, in near-perfect condition with a rare minting flaw, reached an insane price of $585, $348. That's not just luck, that's treasure in your pocket. Want to increase your chances of finding a valuable 1981 penny? Here are some tips straight from the experts here at JF. Check old coin rolls, bank rolls, estate sales, and even your grandparents' coin jars are treasure troves. Invest in a loop or magnifier. You'll need to closely examine the details to spot doubling or other minting errors. Use a coin scale. A precise digital scale can help you catch off-weight coins that might have been struck on the wrong. Welcome back, everyone, to your favorite coin channel, JF Coin. If you're a coin lover, collector, treasure hunter, or just someone who loves money with a hidden story behind it, you're in for a treat today. Because what I'm about to share will blow your mind and might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. In today's video, we're diving deep into a very special, very mysterious, and extremely valuable coin, the 2003 D Lincoln penny. Yes, that little copper-colored coin that most people ignore? Well, guess what? One of these recently shocked the numismatic world by being valued at a jaw-dropping $585,349 on the private collector's market. You heard that right, over $500,000 for a 1-cent coin. So, grab your coffee, sit back, relax, and whatever you do, don't skip a second of this video, because I'm going to tell you why this coin is so valuable, what makes it rare, the exact history behind it, and how you might just have one sitting in your coin jar right now. Trust me, this is one video you'll want to watch till the very end. Let's get into it. So, first of all, what exactly is the 2003 D Lincoln penny? Well, this coin was minted at the Denver Mint in the year 2003, hence the D mint mark. It features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, designed by Victor David Brenner, a portrait that's been on the penny since 1909. But here's where things get fascinating. Even though billions of 2003 D pennies were minted, not all of them are created equal. There's a secret world of rare varieties, errors, and high-grade coins, and a select few of these 2003 D Lincoln pennies have become the hidden gems of modern coin collecting, and among them, one particular coin stands out like a shining star, because of its exceptional condition, ultra-high grade, and potential mint error, and that's the one that's sold, or is currently valued, at over $585, $349. Let's talk about why. Now you're probably wondering, JF Coin, what could possibly make a 1-cent coin worth nearly $600,000? Great question, and here's the answer. Let's start with rarity. Some 2003 D Lincoln pennies were struck with slight die errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or weak details in the design. In rare cases, a coin may even be struck on the wrong planchet, a mistake that instantly skyrockets its value. In the case of the high-value 2003 D penny, numismatic experts believe it had one or more of the following: an ultra-high grade, possibly MS69 or even a perfect MS70. A mint error that adds to its uniqueness. A red designation, meaning it still has its brilliant original copper color and hasn't toned or oxidized. Now, on to condition. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, from 1 to 70. Most pennies in circulation are worn down and scratched. But if you find one that's graded MS68 or above, especially with a rich red luster, it becomes extremely valuable to collectors. And lastly, demand. Collectors love Lincoln cents. It's one of the most collected coin series in the entire world. There are thousands of passionate collectors trying to build complete sets with only the finest examples. And when a coin like this, in almost perfect condition with a rare minting error, hits the market, the bidding war begins. That's exactly how it reached that incredible price of $585, $349. Now let's step back and take a look at the history behind this amazing coin. The 2003 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Design Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. These coins are often overlooked, especially in the early 2000s when they were still being produced in the billions, but little do most people know, some of these coins were produced with superior planchets, possibly intended for collector's sets or struck under special conditions. There's even some mystery and debate surrounding a few of the ultra-high-grade coins. Some experts argue they might have been struck using experimental or specially prepared dies. Others believe these coins may have been part of early releases or presentation sets. What's even more fascinating is that no two rare coins are ever exactly the same, each one has a unique story, a unique path through history, and that adds even more value in the eyes of collectors. So, now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable 2003 D pennies? Great question. And here's what you need to look for: mint mark D, below the year 2003, this tells you it's from the Denver Mint. Brilliant red color, coins with original mint red, called RD, color are more valuable. No wear and tear, look for a coin that appears uncirculated, possible doubling or errors, use a magnifying glass to check for doubled letters or numbers, center strikes or other visible abnormalities. These can mean big money. Professional grading. If your coin looks exceptional, it's worth getting it graded by PCGS or NGC, and most importantly, do not clean the coin. Cleaning it can instantly destroy its collector value. If you suspect you found something rare, handle it carefully, preferably with gloves, and get it professionally appraised. Now let's talk money. As of right now, in 2025, this exact type of 2003 D Lincoln penny, in near perfect condition, possibly with error attributes, is being valued and sold for around $585,349 in the private collector's market. That's not just a record sale, it's a sign that demand is growing. The Lincoln series continues to be one of the hottest coin series out there, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices for the best of the best. In fact, coin auctions are seeing rising bids on mint state pennies from the early 2000s, especially those with rare features or exceptional grades. And as time passes, and more of these coins disappear from circulation, their value can only increase. So, if you're sitting on a jar of pennies, or you're browsing through your change, start paying close attention. That 1-cent coin might just be your ticket to $500,000. So there you have it, folks, the unbelievable story of the 2003 D Lincoln penny, a coin that was worth just 1 cent at birth and is now worth more than a luxury car, a house, or a college education. Isn't that incredible? If you found this video helpful or fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future video. I've got more exciting, rare, and jaw-dropping coin stories coming your way, and you do not want to miss them. And hey, drop a comment below and let me know, have you ever come across a rare penny? Do you check your change regularly? Do you think you might have a 2003 D worth a fortune? Let's talk coins down in the comments. Thanks for watching. This is JF Coin.